In a quiet valley wrapped in mist, there lived an old woman named Alara. Her cottage was small, but her heart was vast. She was the kind of person who always had a warm word and a smile ready for anyone who knocked on her door. Though she owned little, she was rich in peace. The villagers often said her laughter could light a candle even on the darkest night. One crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves danced along the path, Alara wandered into the forest to gather firewood. The air was cool, and the world was silent, until her foot struck something hard beneath the fallen leaves. She brushed away the dirt and gasped. It was an ancient pot, its surface cracked and rusted by time. With trembling hands she opened it, and inside, a mountain of glittering gold coins gleamed in the morning light. For a moment she forgot to breathe. Her heart pounded like a drum. Gold, enough to change everything, enough to erase every hardship, every lonely night. Alara laughed aloud, her voice echoing through the trees. Oh, what a gift! But when she tried to lift the pot, it was impossibly heavy. Determined, she built a wooden sled with branches and rope, using every ounce of her strength and cleverness. Slowly, she began to drag the pot toward home. Hour by hour, step by painful step, she pulled. And then, something strange happened. The bright gold inside began to dim, turning to silver. Alara froze, staring in disbelief. Silver? But where did the gold go? Her joy faltered, but she shook her head and whispered, "Silver is still a blessing. I'll be grateful." She continued, but the road grew steeper. Her hands blistered, her breath ragged, and when she stopped to rest again, the silver had turned to dull iron. A wave of despair washed over her, all her dreams gone. She sank to her knees, exhausted and tearful. For a long time she sat in silence. Then slowly, she began to laugh. Softly at first, then brighter, freer. "What's a fool I've been," she said aloud, wiping her eyes. "I was happy long before I found this pot. Happy with my simple meals, with the laughter of my neighbours, with the peace in my heart." She stood, smiled at the sky and whispered, "Maybe this pot was never meant to be carried. Maybe it was just meant to teach." Leaving the pot behind, Alara walked back home. That night, by a crackling fire, with a bowl of warm soup in her hands, she felt lighter than she had in years. The gold was gone, but peace had returned, and peace, she realised, weighs nothing at all. Sometimes the heaviest treasures are the ones we try too hard to keep. True happiness is when you stop carrying what was never meant to be yours.